Welcome back, my peoples, my brethren. Welcome back to one of the best shows ever, Blitzburgh Coverage podcast with your boy K-Mac. I am your host. Episode number 13. Holy crap, my peoples. It has been a while since we've done this thing. Wow. It's been a few weeks. A lot of shit's been going on with your boy, so that's why I've been gone away. Some serious shit's been cracking down, but man, I got to catch my peoples back up with Pittsburgh. The Steelers, man, my team, my squad, look at me, I'm all repping 1-8, a.k.a. DJ Deontay Johnson. He's back in the fold. He's back into this game. But let's rewind the clocks back a bit, all right? Because I haven't done this podcast in a minute, and I want to catch y'all up before we talk about today's game, which was the Jacksonville Jaguars. So let's briefly recap. Last time we talked, it was a Monday. Or a Sunday. I'm going to say a Monday. Just got done, beating the Ratbirds, the Ravens, just owning Lamar Jackson. That's what we do. So we head into the bye week with a couple questions. The two biggest things were going to be if there was going to be any adjustments made. Canada being fired. That's not going to happen. Was Dan Moore Jr. going to get his job back as the team's left tackle and blindside protector of KP? And was Deontay Johnson going to be coming back? What was Cam Hayward's status? All that kind of stuff. And leading up to that Rams game, nothing really changed other than Freiermuth re-aggravated a injury, I want to say. His hamstring injury flared up again, so he's out for a month. I don't know if we're going to get to see any Muth this season, which really sucks because he could do a lot of things that won't be utilized. But, he's a tight end at least we can have or use. But after that Rams game, Broderick Jones got thrust back into being a backup. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that Tomlin doesn't believe in injuries being the reason somebody should be going to the bench. So I guess that makes sense. So he gave the job back to Dan Moore Jr. We activated Deontay Johnson, so he came back. So for that Rams game, we were pretty much full health, really, except for just no Cam, no Hayward, no Pratt, no Freiermuth, no Hayward. So we play that Rams game. I'm going to touch on the Rams game a little bit. First half was absolutely just more of the same. We only get a field goal. Offense just not lifeless. I thought the offensive line did okay against the Rams. Aaron Donald made a couple plays, but nothing huge. First half, nothing really happened. Just had a field goal. Stafford got away with a fucking big touchdown at the end of the half to make it 3-10 rather than 3-6. Rams kept us in that game with a lot of missed field goals. Brett Maher missed a lot of field goals for them. Ended up getting cut after the game. Second half, we played a lot better, as we always do. Seems to be a trend. We actually wake up and finally do shit. Deontay made some nice plays. George Pickens made hella nice plays. Jalen Warren had a rushing touchdown. Pickett had a rushing touchdown. Najee had a rushing touchdown. We actually finally had our first rushing touchdowns of the season in that game. And we were able to finally overcome the Rams and win 24-17, led by TJ and Highsmith with some sacks. Nate Herbig finally got his first sack, or is it Nick? I want to say it was Nick Herbig. Yeah, Nick Herbig got his first sack last week. So, defense hung in there last week. We bend but don't break. And we were able to win that Rams game. A lot of clutch kicks from Boswell, as usual. Wizard of Boz, he is clutch for us, and he is like our offense, literally. So, he came up big as well. And fourth quarter defense played pretty good last week and held the Rams really in check. Cooper Kupp didn't really do a whole lot against us. He had like a 2-point conversion play against Levi Wallace. What else is new? Levi burnt Wallace. Puka Nacua had a huge field day against us. I feel like he had, like 10 catches, 150 plus yards. I mean, every week we just getting eaten up by receivers. So, leading into this game, Rams was a big win. Got us to 4-2. An NFC opponent, so doesn't really help interconference, division tiebreakers, shit like that. But still was a much needed big win on the road. And anytime you get wins on the road, it's huge. So we were able to get away with the win on that one. And I cannot not mention the fact that Kenny Pickett on that 4th and 1, I don't think he got that first down. It was a sneak. We were able, since the play wasn't challengeable because it was within 2 minutes, Sean McVay was not able to challenge it. And so we were able to literally sit on the ball and waste the clock and win the game in that fashion. So, defense played well. Thought they stopped the run pretty decently. Kind of, not really. Still got worked by the run a little bit now that I think about it, honestly. But Stafford just was unclutch, really, in that fourth quarter. So we were able to get that win, 24-17, a one-score game. We are the king of one-score games somehow. Not sure how, but when we hang around in these things, we end up winning them. That's like our fucking motto. All right, so that brings us to present day. We recapped the bye week, the Rams game a little bit. I mean, just second half, we just took over that bitch. And today, Jaguars Steelers. Injury-wise, heading into this game, got some good news. Cam Hayward had been practicing, so we have 21 days to activate him. I think there's a good chance he will be back. Probably not this Thursday against Tennessee, but I think he'll be back for probably that Green Bay game, maybe the Cincinnati game, or whatever games after Green Bay, I'm not sure. But that'll be a huge help. Getting him back is only going to help everything else on defense. So heading in this game, also, we had a lot of secondary injuries. Levi Wallace wasn't able to play, which I don't want to see him be hurt, but I'm not really mad about it. So JPJ was finally starting today. James Pierre played a lot today. Still no Muth. Deontay was cool. The offense, I think everyone was pretty much healthy except for just Muth. Defensively, everybody was pretty much good to go except the secondary. Levi Wallace was hurt. And I think that's about everyone, really. So, heading this game, we were pretty much cool on injuries. And then this game really just kind of just a repeat of the same old broken record story, man. I don't really want to be saying the same shit, but it's like, was I surprised we only had a field goal at half? No. First half, we didn't do jack diddly squat. We never do. We had the most 3-and-outs in the league. I mean, first play could have been a huge pass to Deontay Johnson. I mean, it was like a 20-yard pass play, 30-yard pass play to Deontay. It was raining today, but I'm not going to fucking give him an excuse. He straight up dropped the ball. I mean, could have been placed a little bit better, but, hits your hands, you got to catch it. So that was that would have been huge. Just rip off a 20-yard play right off the bat. But 3-and-out, more 3-and-outs. Jacksonville, I mean, this team is it's really wild to explain to people how we're 4-3. We lose. Out of 70 plays, we probably lose 40 to 50 of them, but the plays we win are just turnovers or big plays, big plays. Jacksonville had 3 turnovers today, and we're just talking about the first half, man. Trevor Lawrence threw a horrible interception. I don't even know why the fuck Kazee ran that bitch out. Minka got hurt real early in the game, so that fucking sucked. Though I thought Joey Porter Jr. played pretty good today, he was probably one of the few bright spots. Defensively, I mean, first half, just bending but not breaking. We don't allow a lot of huge plays, but Jacksonville definitely put together some successful drives and was ultimately held to 3. Brandon McManus made a couple 50-yarders. And it was only 9-3, but I got to bring up the fact that come on, dude. Not right now. Sorry, someone's calling me. But, so we're able to get a drive there going at the end of the half, right? So, they call a flag on Trevor Lawrence roughing the passer, right? I mean, it was kind of soft, but I get it. He was being driven. And I guess the defender's body weight shifted all on top of him or whatever. All right. Okay. Whatever. Same thing. Shit you not. Same thing happens to Kenny Pickett. No flag. I'm like, okay, well, they were literally the same play. Why is there not a flag being thrown? No flag there. So, it's a 55-yard field goal, right? Boswell makes it. I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, it's 9-6. We're going to half 9-6, and we've been outplayed, completely outplayed. I mean, we had maybe like 9 yards at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, I don't remember much happening other than Deontay Johnson got maybe a couple first downs. But so on the 55-yard field goal, they call offsides on our right guard. I think I want to say it was Isaac Seumalo. They called him on offsides, but there's a shot of a defender literally being on the line of scrimmage, which would also be offsides. So isn't that a neutral zone infraction? So they call a flag. We're pushed back 5 more yards. Boswell misses it. I'm not really mad at Boswell. It's like he just made a 55-yarder. It's rainy. I don't think it was really windy, so that wasn't much of a factor, but it was pretty nasty and rainy. He just made a 55. I don't think he's going to make a 60. He's got a big leg, but I don't think he can really hit 60s. So he misses it, and I'm like, well, that fucking sucks. That changes everything because now instead of it being a 9-6 game, it's 9-3. I know for you regular folk, that probably doesn't make much sense, but believe me, with an offense like this, you'll take all the points you can fucking get. Believe me. Okay, so it's 9-3 at half, and I'm kind of just feeling like, oh, well, KP's hurt because he got hurt at the end of the half. I mean, he got fucking hit pretty hard in his rib, chest, shoulder area. So out of the half, they're saying he's probable to play. I'm thinking, all right, shit. I mean, I don't really know if he's good to go, but if he's probably going to come back in. I shit you not, man. A few minutes later, he's out. He's out. He's not in the game. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So now we lose KP. Now we lose Minka. Fuck, man. Those are 2 huge plays. I mean, people are going to say whatever about Pickett. I mean, I get it. The numbers aren't pretty. But the biggest thing is Pickett doesn't throw turnovers, at least, where Mitch fucking Trubisky is a king of turnovers, in my opinion. I mean, he just gives the ball away like it's fucking Christmas, like it's a gift. So, Jaguars get the ball first. They don't really do shit. The defense still is hanging in there, just hanging in, man. We get a fumble recovery. Now we got 3 turnovers, 3 points to show for it. And finally, we're down 9-3. Jacksonville finally scores a touchdown after 3.5 quarters to play. Travis Etienne down the sidelines, wide open. I want to say JPJ definitely, I don't know if it was man-to-man or cover 2, but I definitely want to say JPJ was expecting safety help from fucking Keanu Neal or Kazee, whatever idiot it was, because neither of them are good. And Travis Etienne just beats him, and there's your touchdown. Now it's 15-3. They go for 2, easily get it, 17-3. We're heading into the fourth quarter now. And things are starting to get a little, it's like, all right, now it's game time. Now it's fucking put up or shut up. What are we going to do? This is when, the second half is when you actually finally see the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first half, we're we're fucking on a vacation. We're on a break. We'll fucking punt it to the defense. They're already on the field fucking 80-plus snaps a game. But second half, fourth quarter, we were finally able to get a drive going with Mitchell Trubisky. A lot of that was from Deontay. George Pickens up to this point had like one fucking target. That's baffling. That still is a fucking issue sometimes. But he's gotten his targets for sure though, throughout the season. But so we finally get it to Pickens for a touchdown, a slant, about a 20-yard slant. Makes a little hurdle jump move, beats his defenders, and scores. So now it's 17-10. But the ball back to the Jags. They get to our 30 or 40 yard line. It's 3rd and 10. This play is huge because they can either stay within the field goal range to make it a 2-score game, or, a certain someone, number 90, can come up huge, get a sack, push them out of field goal range, and now it's a 1-score game with 10 minutes to go. Guess what happens? What do you know? TJ Watt comes up with the sack, 3rd and 10 to make it 4th and 20. Jags punt the ball back to us. We get the ball. Listen to this. We get the ball. We're at like the 20-ish yard line. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. It's a 1-score game. We got 10 minutes, 9 minutes to play. Let's see what the fuck happens. First down, neutral zone infraction, offsides, 1st and 5. All right, cool. We run the ball for about 2 yards. 2nd and 3. All right. 2nd and 3. Mitchell Trubisky throws a ball down the seams into triple coverage for Allen Robinson. Interception. All momentum gone. Gone. Why he felt the need? He said after the game, because I listened a little bit to the post-game shit just to hear what bullshit they say. He said post-game they were playing a lot of cover 2. And so he felt the need to throw it downfield, and he pressed and made a mistake. It's 2nd and 3. Why are you throwing a fucking 30 or a 40-yard play in the fucking rain into triple coverage for Allen Robinson? Mitch Trubisky honestly just isn't it. He's not. Not even for a backup. He offers nothing other than he can be mobile. He can extend the play and be mobile, and he only made one good play, and that was in that 3rd down conversion to Deontay. That was the only good play Mitch Trubisky made today. That's it. One play. So, yeah, so the Jags, after that interception, pretty much just waste the clock, milk the clock. Had a decent running day with Travis Etienne. I honestly thought we played the run pretty good today, considering that Travis Etienne honestly had been killing it. I mean, he's been a really good running back for the Jags. And kind of makes us wonder, did we get the right guy with Etienne versus Najee in that draft class? Because they were the running backs in that class. But I don't really know what would change if we had Travis Etienne versus Najee. It's hard to judge anyone, offensively speaking, with Canada. It really is. So, Jags come down, eventually kick a field goal. We got about 4.5 minutes left in the game. It's 20-10. We're still hanging on by a thread, but Mitchell Trubisky forces the ball again. 4th and mid, I want to say. And there was another. Did he throw another? No. He didn't even throw an interception. It was like 4th and 16. He rolls out to his left. Throws like a 5-yard chuck down to fucking Jalen Warren. What the fuck was that? Are you kidding me? But, overall today, grade-wise, performance-wise, I thought the offensive line still, there's no running lanes. As far as the running schematics go, there is none of that. Pass protection-wise, we allowed 3 sacks, though I kind of felt like Pickett and Trubisky kind of ran into some of those sacks. So I thought I saw some really good passing. I saw some really good pockets for whichever quarterback was in there, to be honest. I thought they did okay in pass protection. Pickens, he didn't really drop anything because we didn't really throw it to him. Deontay had about 15 targets. I thought he played well today. He only had 2 drops. Kind of hard to not drop it when you have 15 targets. Though that first drop was big. I'm not going to fucking, lie about that. That first drop was big. And I thought Deontay really, to anyone that's a Steelers fan that clowns on DJ or, I don't know, just says he's bad, I don't really think you understand how crucial he is to our offense. He's a big time chain mover. He's an easy 6 or 7. He's an easy completion and run after catch kind of guy. Okay, just take it for what we need. Okay, him and Pickens are fine. I'm cool with that. So I was cool with DJ. Quarterback play today, not much to speak of. Today would have been a really good day to have a running game in these unfortunate conditions. But we haven't had a running game really this season, to be honest. So I'm not really that upset about this game. I knew we were probably going to lose today. Jacksonville always plays us tough. They kind of have our number in a sense, as they do own the all-time series lead, the fucking, all-time series lead. I think they have 2 more wins than we do in our series against them. Defensively speaking, I thought we could have stopped the run a little bit better, but not really much to say about the defense. I mean, they allow drives, but then they make plays to keep us in games. So, yard-wise, yeah, we get shredded, but take it for what it is. We have 7 games to see. The defense will keep us in games, as we know. It's up to the offense if we actually are going to win a game or not. The defense will keep us in it. They didn't allow their first touchdown until damn near the end of the 3rd quarter. They gave us 3 turnovers, interception, a couple fumbles. What else do you want from them? And this is without Minka and Cam Hayward. So, I'm not going to even really, I could keep babbling on, but I'm not really going to because the offense is what it is, man. Canada's going to be here to the end of the year, so get used to it. Just keep your fingers crossed that I don't know. I mean, I don't really think the play calling was that bad today because I already know what it is. It still sucks, and Tomlin still enables it, so it is what it is. So we're 4-3. We're almost halfway through the stretch. We got a big game Thursday night. We got 3 straight home games. We lost the first one, but I'm not really that mad. Jaguars I think they're a good, solid squad. They're 6-2. This was a winnable game, and if we had Pickett, I think we'd probably win this game. Not going to lie, I don't think he forces that interception. And that's the biggest difference. So, we still have a half a season to go. We're 4-3. We got Tennessee coming up, like I said, and then we have Green Bay in Pittsburgh. So we can win these next 2 and be 6-3, and everything is cool. Or who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? But Tennessee looked good today. Rookie quarterback had a fucking career game, Will Levis. So better than any game Pickett's had, for what that's worth. So we'll see what's cracking. Unfortunate to lose, but hey, love him or hate him, I'm here with Pittsburgh, man, and this is my team. So I'm going to keep repping, and that's what I do. Steeler Nation, tell me how y'all feel. I'm not going to... The referees played a part today, absolutely. They fucked us on some shit, but we got to make plays, man. Our offense doesn't make enough plays. So that's it for you, boy. Give your boy a thumbs up, like the video, fucking spread the word, share the word. Everybody hop on the Blitzburgh Coverage podcast train. Let's get it. Stay trippy, stay hyped, stay tuned with your boy. I'm heading out. Go Pittsburgh, man. We got a big game Thursday. Let's get it.